Stewie, what are the odds that the Titanic, the richest ship ever built, sinks on its first voyage, with 3 of the loudest opponents of the Federal Reserve on board?
Oh boy, here we go again. It was an iceberg, Peter, not a conspiracy.
Really? Then why did J.P. Morgan, the owner of the Titanic, cancel his trip at the last second?
Maybe he was scared of sailing?
Nah, he was too busy meeting with the Rothschilds in Europe.
Coincidence?
Same coincidence that 3 of the wealthiest anti-bank elites, John Jacob Astor, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Isidor Straus, all died on the ship.
Wait, all 3 were against the Federal Reserve?
Loudly. Astor funded Nikola Tesla and spoke against centralized banking. Guggenheim had investments threatened by the banking cartel. Strauss opposed private control over the U.S. currency.
But how could someone guarantee they'd die?
That's the thing. The Titanic wasn't just any ship. It had less than half the lifeboats needed, no red distress flares, and crew members never trained for evacuation.
It was called unsinkable, right?
Exactly. So unsinkable that it broke in half from a single impact. And the rescue ship Carpathia just happened to be ready, with Morgan's friends on board.
You're saying it was a hit job?
I'm saying it was a reset, because 1 year later, the Federal Reserve Act was signed into law. No opposition, no delay.
Dude, that's cold.
Colder than the North Atlantic. They didn't just kill passengers. They killed resistance and birthed a private banking empire that still runs the world today.
And nobody noticed?
They did. But guess what happened? Newspapers, owned by Morgan and friends, called it a tragedy, buried the questions, and turned it into a sub-story about love and loss.
Like the movie?
Exactly. The movie made you cry over a couple, so you'd never ask who sunk the ship. Follow for more hidden truths and comment for more conspiracies like this.